Not me being over here freaking out about Friday the 13th thinking my kids are going to have a whole bunch of issues. It's the adults I have to worry about. Let me tell you what happened today. Like, I haven't even eaten lunch. It's only lunchtime. I send one of my kids to the bathroom and she comes up the stairs and she goes, "Hey, Miss Rog, a teacher gave me this book and said I could have it." Okay, what person said you could have it? They're not a teacher, by the way, but they work in the building. We should provide IQ tests. So she shows me the book and I'm like, oh, and I snatch it. And I'm like, "Who gave you this?" She proceeds to tell me who gave it to her. Thank the Lord this girl is just learning how to read. She has no idea what it says. Can you read backwards? Not D's big nuts. So I start reading the book. How the hell did one of my kids get a hold of this? D was a squirrel who had big nuts. Oh, his nutsack was so big that it would drag on the ground everywhere he went. D had a friend named Sarah. She loved his nuts. Sarah would go around the town. Hold on, I malfunctioned. Sarah would go around the town trying to put everyone's nuts in her mouth. Sarah loved how big D's nuts were. His nuts were her favorite. They were the biggest nuts she'd ever seen. You get the point. Like, I know it looks like a kid's book, but if you read the title, how does this end up in a child's hands? The back literally says, "Sit back and enjoy this children's book parody about a squirrel named D and his friend, the love for his big nuts." Each page will have you laughing and going nuts. It looks like a typical children's book, but once you open and enjoy the references, only adults will understand. So here I am carrying around D's nuts around the building trying to figure out where the hell this goes. And so I approached this person. I'm like, "Why did my baby say that you gave her this book?" "Me? They always blaming me. She took that book." "Where was it? Where was the book?" Now I feel like I'm talking to a kid sometimes. Where was the book? "It was on your desk." Your desk. She walked right in front of you and took the book at your desk that you never leave? They never leave. "Well, I saw her take it." "And you knew it wasn't her book?" So anyway, I proceeded to be baffled by the situation, and I kid you not even 10 minutes later, I have a teacher running the building, an actual person who works in the building who has some sense, and who was like, "Yo, have you seen a book?" And I was like, "I got your book! I got it!" She was like, "Oh my God, I showed one person and then they showed another person and it ended up in the wrong hand." I said, "It ended up in my students' hands." She was freaking out.